Hey, Meep, buddy. How's it going? Pretty good. You're like way up here away from everybody. You know what would make this a whole lot easier, Meep? A fire pole's a good start. But what if we put in a transit tube system? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. Alright, so if we take a nice big look at my map here, you can see that some things are starting to fall in place. We have lots of food over here, and we have a lot of duplicants that are going to be living right here. I think what I'm mostly going to end up doing is taking a lot of the critters and moving them to the left, so that we have critters in the left, we have food and duplicant and recreation here in the middle, and then farms and whatnot on the right. And I think this is kind of a concept as far as an automated storage retrieval system. I think that'll end up kind of right down here so that it's in between everything. Not only that, we have a lot of power and processing that just seems to happen down here and will probably continue to happen lower and lower in the map. Or potentially above it, I don't know, we'll kind of have to see. There's a lot to this map that we have yet to reveal, and that's mostly because it just takes a long time to get anywhere. We have to build a ladder just to kind of crawl out there. As far as my rocket system, I think that's actually going to end up being down here, near the bottom of the map. That'll be cool. But if there's ever a time to start building in a transit tube access system, I think now's the time, because I'm still setting up the larger components in areas where things are going to be. So before this stuff gets locked into wherever it is right now, I should go ahead and set it up the way I want it to work. So the thing is, when we start talking about a transit tube system here, it really does change the way that we work with the docks and whatnot, because you can send the dupes on a one-way trip to kind of jump out the end of a tube, and then they have to run back. But if they're inside of an atmosuit dock, well, how do you get that suit back? I can think of two possible scenarios. One, we try to plan everything to where the duplicants jump into a suit and then go through the access port to go wherever they need to go if they're going into space. Or the other thing is we set up checkpoints and whatnot to where you have to be in a suit in order to go out. But if you come back the other direction, maybe we pick that suit up and re-deliver it to a dock. That way we don't end up with 0 on the docks. That will be very metal intensive because we'll have to build a ton of those transit tube, a ton of the rails and whatnot. But now that we have filters and whatnot, it actually might not be as expensive, because we do have a conveyor filter. Ooh, I did need some more aluminum ore. However, as you guys have mentioned in the comment section here, I did make a mistake. The patron dupe over here, Mahong, has somehow duplicated himself. How'd you pull that one off, buddy? Anyhow, sorry about that. Mahong number 2, your name is going to be Baron. Thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter, and welcome to the base. Luckily for you, you joined with skills and everything. You didn't even have to work for it. Speaking of which, oh no, do I even dare click on the skills menu? That still has been a little bit buggy. Oh, I put in 2 mechanical surfboards down here, by the way. And I'm slowly measuring just about how much water it actually uses. Alright, if we take a closer look here, there's some weird stuff going on in this area now. Stuff that we just don't use anymore. I don't have this pool of water anymore because, let's face it, I have a massive pool of water down here. I also have some water that is over here on the cool steam vent, and some more water down here that I've yet to even tap into. The food over here has moved into space. That's actually working out pretty good. I'm not sure the kitchen is going to remain in this spot long term, but for right now it's right there. I still need to build a gas range in order to really get to that top tier food, so that will happen. Oh, and not to mention we clearly need to automate a lot of our food. At least the delivery of it. Which really means we should probably make like space omelets and stuff. Alright. And don't get caught up in that one, Brothgar. Just keep working on this. Transit tube system. So right now we come in here and we use this atmosphere dock, then we run over here, and then we go down and we run through here, and then we go down and we run through here. Putting the transit tube port right here would allow us to more or less go anywhere inside of this base relatively easily, while still maintaining a pathway to stay inside of the areas that are not vulnerable to high heat or lack of oxygen. I also think something like this would be quite useful. This is an auto sweeper, and it would allow us to feed a whole bunch of conveyor loaders right here if we wanted to. And then rather than dropping them into a puddle like this, I can actually just put the puddle right down here and then have the dupes feed it up top. That way the dupes can still manually grab it if they want to, or this thing can automatically sort it out and deliver all the goods to wherever they need to go. So I want to make sure that I maintain some sort of space for this, for the spiderweb system down here. Okay, so if we were to build the transit tube system, I think I would just build it right here. Probably just have a couple of these down here. That way your dupes can really go in and out of it fast. I see a lot of dupes come in, they go through the docks in order to do what they need to do. So if I were to kind of copy this a bit like that, make sure we put this on low priority, by the way, not priority level 9, please. Then I can bring in a lot of dupes to the Atmosuit docks right there. Alternately, we can actually just go right down through this area, boom, and then just run into this spot if they need to. Temperatures down here are not bad, right? 44 degrees. Not exactly comfortable, but you don't need an Atmosuit in order to be down there. So that makes me think I'd want to flip this entire arrangement. You know what, let me plan my blueprint out somewhere over here. That way I can just kind of do what I need to do. Alright, so if I take a look at this thing here, we can deliver to any of these spots. And right here, which means if I overlap that just a little bit, like that, ooh, I could put a lot of docks in there. Hold up. I mean, if we're gonna build this, we might as well build this to last and build this to scale. There we go. Okay, so that is 17 Atmosuit docks. That's pretty good. We can set that on some beautiful marble tile. And then most definitely give this lots of light. Yes, just like that. Oh, and because we're a very modern civilization at this point, we're gonna make the ceiling out of glass. Oh, not enough materials. Okay, so in theory, that's what I'd be doing right here. Although, that's only part of the issue, right? What we really want to do here is put some transit tube access ports in here. So just like this. A bit like that, right? There we go. Ooh, but then you have to go up an extra spot here just to move like this. I don't think that's too bad. What do we got? 1, 2. So how big is this area? It's 8 by 26. That's a pretty big area. But how big is this spot right down here? That's 8 down, and that's 26 right there. So if I'm willing to move some of this stuff here, which I'm not making a ton of good use of right now, I actually could put the transit tube system inside of our main base area here. That way it's really, really close by to where the duplicates live, which I think is a pretty good strategy. That means rather than having all of these motion sensors and whatnot, we'd actually run a line right up here. So we'd actually blow through the bathroom and everything. I think it's worth it. Let's go for it. All right, now I need to get rid of these background buildings there because they're leaking. Need to put in drywall. Actually design those 2 leaks so that we'd actually get rid of the polluted oxygen. What do we want to put back there? What's gonna look good? Oh, and speaking of background tiles, I did fill in the one that was behind this storage bin. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way. And yeah, there's some kind of annoying work that I'm going to have to do in order to build the stuff here. I did place these at kind of an awkward distance from each other, but whatever. I'll get it built. Just after we build everything else. Food's not that important. Who needs food? Ooh, I think my dupes do. Deconstruct liquid pipes. We don't need all of that anymore. Get rid of these buildings. Boom. Definitely deconstruct the background buildings through here. Oh, you know what? That's right. For everything sort of transportation related, I was going to use white. So, I'm going to keep that in place. I don't think we need this liquid, do we need the liquid bottler? Probably. Don't think we need that, so I can probably just put that right over here. Alright, now for the gas pipe, we can go ahead. That will actually probably just run through... that will run through this thing, the full length of it, when I get that set up. There's actually a lot of suits to fill with just one line. So maybe I'll actually bring both lines into that just to fill it up, because right now that's what I'm doing. I'm actually using 2 separate lines to fill all of my Atmosuits. How many floral scents do we still have in this area? Hopefully not much. Oh no, we still got a bunch of it. Sorry, dupes. Jeez. Thought I had gotten rid of all those. Alright, come on, dupes. Deconstruct all of this. We don't need it anymore. So each one of these is 120 watts when it goes to refill. That's a decent amount of power. When you stop to look at this. One thing I could potentially use is just a big heavy watt wire. Run that through there. And kind of deal with just the penalty of it. Or or I could try to do something different there. I think regardless, I'm going to end up running those big wires to these because they just consume so much power. I need to make a few more Atmos suits, so we're definitely going to make that. Let's get down here and mop this stuff up, dupes. Don't want you to splash around in that this entire time. Not if you can help it. Oh, you know what? I think this entire fire pole is made out of aluminum. This would be a good thing to convert to something different. Let's see if I can just paint over it. Oh, yes, I can. Aha! That way I can reclaim some of the metals I've already spent here. Okay, so this row right here is where the bottom of our station is going to go in. So it's going to be all of these tiles. I'm going to try to convert those now. And then after a 4-tile gap, this is where all the glass is going to go. Okay, do I have room for all of this? Ooh, that is a ton of stations. Whoa! Then I'll leave a gap right there, put one right there. Ooh, maybe I don't leave a gap. I was gonna put like a statue there. Oh, forget it, we need the statue. Okay, fine, we'll just move all of this over 1 tile. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the decor real quick. Ooh, total decor plus 90. Now, I think that's going to be absolutely destroyed if I try to build a heavy watt conductive wire here. You can see the decor is minus 20 for every 4 tiles. We might be able to offset that, actually. If I put in enough fancy decor above it. And maybe build some really nice wallpaper behind it. Build more wallpaper! More! Okay, not only that, extra fancy light bulbs. Construct buildings. Okay, we don't need those ladders there. Oops, you're dropping plastic down here. If we take a look at the end here, you can see that the heavy watt conductive wire is negative 60. However, if you combine the marble tiles with the wallpaper down here, I think we are still net negative. So that's pretty good. That means I don't have to build a lot of transformers down here just to run this stuff. And then for the lights up here, I'm gonna run all of that just off of a conductive wire. Otherwise we'd end up with a lot of bad decor down there. We don't really need all that bad decor either. Here's another idea. We could potentially do our shine bug sort of ranch system in this area. That would add a little bit of decor to the whole thing. Ew. Looks like this just got worse. I thought I was going to be somewhat positive, but it doesn't look like it. That could just be that I need to sweep a bunch of this stuff up, though. Yeah, see, we have a lot of debris there. Okay, so the one thing I'm seeing here is that we have nice white wallpaper right there made of coal. However, this over here is igneous, and that's currently not the right color. I could make it out of fossil, but I'd rather not. I could make it out of ceramic, but again, I'd rather not. So I'm going to go after some mafic. To get to mafic, I have to go all the way over here, all the way up here. Keep going, and then dig this up. But hey, as long as I get the right color, it'll be worth it. Yeah, so this will be good. If I have all of the transportation going out right here, and then I put the storage retrieval system just below that, that makes it really easy for the dupes to kind of manually do some stuff, and at the same time let the automated system do their thing as well. Just keeps it very, very centralized. I like it, that's good stuff. And it looks like it's not going to take up a ton of space, so I might still have either some open space here, or, maybe I fill it with generators or something. Somehow my food just went from like 180,000 calories up to 250,000. Maybe somebody decided to finally do some cooking. Seems like I still have critters here, here, and here, so at least we didn't eat all of them. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably these fish. Meep! Meep, you're so happy. You're on that caffeine rush, aren't you? Holy moly, look at this guy. What is this reaction, Meep? And what is with my frames? Oh, they're dying. Oh, there they are. They're back. All right, how's the decor now? Oh, it's beautiful over here. Not so hot right there. That's because we have all this water. I need to bottle the water. Or I need to, I don't know, dump it somewhere. Hey, there we go. You can see I moved all of these little guys down here. You can see I moved all of these guys down here. The little floral hatches. Ooh, that should probably be set to sweep only. Otherwise, some dupe's gonna be down here just filling that thing up all day. I really like this look with the little lava lamps and everything on top of granite wallpaper. Looks pretty cool. Now these things actually give off nectar, and as it turns out, nectar can be made into some food. So that food right there is Macedonia. Apparently, is that a country? Yes, you can eat an entire country. Delicious. You know what else we could use this area for? We could probably do some like soda fountains and water cooler. We could move this down into here. That way it's like really close by. You come back, do a little recreation. It's nearby where you do your business. Not too far from the food. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're gonna reclaim this area right here and this area right there. Right there. So we're gonna have a whole lot more space here. Not to mention if we move the critters, my gosh, we'll have tons of space. We could just stack in the dupes like this. Boom. Maybe put a majestic great hall in the middle. You can do a lot of... I gotta keep myself from getting too carried away from here. We maintain some frames, Brothgar. Maintain some. Or spend the money and get a better computer. Alright, so I'm going to have to work on this bathroom here a little bit, so I think what I'm going to do... Ooh. Should I use a normal tank? No, remember this? High flow tanks. That's all we use anymore. If you're gonna do it right. We'll just make use of one water sieve. Get rid of this one. Run the pee all the way over here. Put it in there. Run that into there. Run the clean water out. Boom, boom, boom. Good to go. Aha, there we go. So now, how's the decor down here? Aha, aha, we're winning back. I'm not even sure if this is going to work. At least I planned for it. All right, let's take a look at the decor a little bit closer here. If we look in this one spot, total decor plus 45, which is really quite good. However, if I replace these glass tiles with diamond tiles, what if that actually makes a difference? I forget. Like, take a closer look. Window tile that's made of diamond is plus 10 decor right there. Oh yeah, that's an extra 5 decor. Totally worth it. Diamonds everywhere. Uh-oh, we got a sparkler. Trengar's streaking. Look at him go. That is so wasted on sleep, dude. Come on down here and sparkle. Whee! Ah, darn it. Oh wait, no, it passed on. Rex has got it now. They're so fast. Rex, where'd you go? What a fast dupe. What a laggy dupe. Jeez. All this to build a piece of ladder, huh? Meow. What happened to my decor? I thought it was good. Oh no. Oh, I see. It's positive when you put a dupe in there, but it isn't positive all by itself. Oh? Oh? No? Okay, I guess I was right. Maybe they just had stuff delivered and therefore I was seeing some different numbers. Right, so it was counting some materials or something? I don't know. It looks pretty good to me though. Okay, now we need to move this door. It can't just be right there. It needs to be over here. There's definitely still a reason to run in and out over on this side, so we'll kind of keep that intact. Rex! Rex! Come on! Alright. Alright, let's try a little experiment out here. I'm gonna get rid of this conveyor receptacle. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a little bit of a storage pod right there. Okay, then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say store Atmo suits. Priority level 9. Ooh, priority level 8. And then I can make these priority level 9 if I wanted to. But I'm not going to, just for right now. I'll try to move some of these Atmo suits up here down into this storage unit. There we go. Mahong's got quite a little. Geez, all of them. All right. Way to show off, Mahong. And there we go. So that is now loaded into the storage pod. And you can see that the auto sweepers are now loading it up. Excellent. There we go. All right, so that's cool. So now I know that if I have a conveyor receptacle here, or whatever, essentially my auto sweepers can go ahead and resupply all of this, which I kind of already knew that they could do that, but I just wanted to reconfirm it there. All right, so that looks like that is going to work out really, really good. We also put in this metal block over here. Real nice, extra fancy. If we wanted to bump the decor up just a little bit more, we could put in the crown molding. It's my solution to everything. But you can see that the core really isn't bad at all. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so. Heavy conductive wire. That now needs to go where it needs to go. And it needs to go right down here. Again, this stuff can just be like priority level 6. You got other things you can do, dupes. I don't know how I keep ending up on 9. No, 6. Do I have some Maffic now? No. Dupes! What have you guys been up to? What? You dug it up? Here. Go over here. Sweep this up, please. Okay, so what this means for me now is I can go ahead and clear out this area here and then start to work through this area. All right, we don't have to worry about the gas separation here anymore, or a lot of these tiles. So if the dupes just need to go down into this area down here, they don't even need a suit. The one exception to all of this is this area right in here. I might even set up its own private little Atmo suit. Maybe just a dock or two. Just to come in here and run this thing. And maybe you just don't even have a transit tube location to get in there or something. Ultimately, I think these smart storage bins are going to end up moving down here. So they won't be located in that same room. I know, this is a weird map. I end up building everything and then deconstructing it and moving it to another spot. It's not like I could just do everything once for some reason on this map. Whatever, is what it is. Okay, so now I need to bring this oxygen into all of those suits. It's almost like I had this planned out already. Haha! Goes right there and goes right down there. No! Not enough materials. Gosh darn it. This is easily the biggest... This is easily the biggest transit tube access point I've ever built. Not only that, the biggest Atmo suit dock I've ever built. This thing is massive. Just adding a little bit of oxygen to it, and we'll be good to go. Well, okay, once I add the power to it, that needs to happen as well. Then we'll be good to go. Uh-oh. Who's scalding? Dupes! No! How'd you end up over here? Oh, man, that's a long run. Especially when you're on fire. How did they get there? Oh, they ran down here. Oh, it went right past the docks. Okay. No, you can't go. You can only go this way. Blackbeard, where you going, bud? Ooh. 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 You're not gonna make that one. You're not gonna make that one. Nope. You head right on over here. Come on, dupes. You can do it. Hold your breath, Blackbeard. Just keep holding it. Rex, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, you're fine. Oh, hey, look. There's a hole in my wall. Does anybody want to plug that? Thank you. So this is weird. I don't know if it's a graphical glitch or what, but I have 60 kilograms of steam in here. How much carbon dioxide? A lot. However, the door looks like it's open, but it technically is not open. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, do we have oxygen that we can run to that yet? I think we do. There we go. So we can get rid of that. And we can connect to this, get rid of that. Which means all we have to do is build up this checkpoint now. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. But we do need some power. It's kind of important. No checkpoint. Now you have a checkpoint. We'll set this to vacancy. There you go. Hopefully we'll get this wire built up here pretty soon. Ooh. Actually, let's set it to always. That way hopefully people can come back through it. Rex, you're suffocating again. Meep, you're suffocating. That's not good. Come on up here, dupes. Seriously. Meep, what happened to your suit? Okay, there's oxygen right there. Just go for it. Okay, please, dupes. Please. Where are you going? Mahang, you're going all the way over here? What is down here that you need to get to? Stuff you just dropped a long time ago. I got it. I'll be surprised if nobody suffocates during this transition. There are suits moving everywhere, so hey, it seems to be working. How did iron ore end up here? Wait a minute. I hear it. I hear it. Aha! There you are. Hey, there we go. The Atmo suit docks are up and running. Ooh, all right. What? No! Meep! Why'd you do that? The first possible opportunity. going on here. We're just going to disable them. There you go, everybody. Now you have fresh Atmosuit docks, fresh suits and everything. There goes all of this oxygen. Man, look at that. Look at that. Oh, 20 kilograms per tile. Just built up in those suits over a while. That's all right. Now we just got to move it. Trying to fill those up as fast as I can right now. Got all that gas flowing in there. You know what? I kind of like the idea of having a storage pod there for Atmosuits. I mean, if I'm not going to ship it around, it's still a good thing to have there, right? Then the dupes will at least put them in there, hopefully. All right, so the next thing I need to solve here is the water sieve situation. You know what? This was something I was going to work on anyhow because the temperature of the water here is important. All right, so there's the insulated return line. That'll go right there. Kind of dig this back a little bit right there just so that we're right underneath this. All right, so here's what we have going on. This is going to be the polluted water line back right over here. I'm going to jump over that. And then I'm going to do the vertical, horizontal, high flow thing. And the output's going to be on this side. So then the polluted water in will go to that port right there. I'm going to move that bridge just one tile to the left. And that's going to allow me to run this polluted water out of this top base. And then maybe run it down with the power wire right down here and into this line where it was before. And then that clean water is going to run over here like this. And then down. Jumping back over. And then connecting to this spot, which it runs all the way over here. So it will refill all of that stuff. Such pipe spaghetti. Oh, we'll get it. Hopefully a little bit better. Ooh, what do we got here? Why is this shine bug different colored? It's because you're over a different light. Never mind, false alarm. All right. Well, have we completed all of the pipes here? Okay, so this pipe is here. That pipe is there. I want to connect. There's a lot of little things here. I want to disconnect this, and then I want to connect all of that. This is where this plier tool is just fantastic. So I want to connect that and that. Perfect. Disconnect. No, that would be fine. I don't want this to be active anymore. So we'll get clean water out of here. That's going to go into this line to fill this line, which then fills this line, which goes to this line into here. Which means if I disconnect that, the water will flow down here like this. Okay, so there we go. We can get rid of that one. Deconstruct this liquid pipe here. Now, dirty water is going to come out of that spot there. I don't want it to go in at this point. So I'll disconnect that. We can disconnect that chunk of pipe. Yes. Sending the clean water through this line and the dirty water through this line. And if we have too much dirty water, the dirty water will go past here, and past there, and it'll go into this spot down here where it gets consumed by some thimbleweed, which currently is not doing anything. That means the clean water goes all the way over here. Well, actually, that's really simple. It's just a straight shot, boom, right to the bathrooms. And then ultimately, all of this is just a straight shot back. The only difference, the only thing I'm doing right now that's kind of fancy here is I'm emptying out this liquid reservoir using this water sieve. And if I disconnect this, then this will just become empty and I can deconstruct it. Ha-ha! Woo! Plumbing level expert. Deconstruct this stuff. Don't need it anymore. Not a drop spilled. Look at this construction team. Boom! They're just blowing through that. All right, so now for the important thing. Can I actually, I don't know, get out of here? That would be nice. We'll get rid of this blow dryer. We'll get rid of this. What do we got? Automation and stuff? Psh. Deconstruct that. Now, if I wanted to make this useful for something just more than nothing, like something like this, I could probably do that. So for example, if I put that right there, then I should be able to put two high, tall pieces of equipment in this room. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Pneumatic door, boom. Pneumatic door, boom. We have ourselves a new room. So then not only will you have fun down here, but you can see your friends just go flying by. Maybe they'll even wave at each other and I'll get a little bonus every time that happens. That's an interesting idea. Wonder if it'll work. Need more oxygen. Come on. Uh-oh, whoa! Oh, that's right, that's right. This base up here used to be running off its own power thing. Yeah. Should probably go ahead and at least put a battery in. Just kind of help with that. That way we can avoid brownouts down here, which can happen. All right, what kind of room do we have here? Ooh, 48. Very nice. A little bit of a soda fountain in there, for sure. What other? Oh, the carousel. Oh, that'd be fun. Ooh, it's only 480 watts. I want to try it. Trendgar, you need to move somewhere else, bud. I've got a great spot for you. I'm sure you'll love it. Just wave hello to the poke shell every day. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Soda fountain. Oh, yes. Do put that right here. Water cooler, you know it. We need the customary pedestal with spicy tofu on top of it. Juicer? Nope. Beach chair? Definitely not. Jukebox? Ah. You know what? There's not many pieces of equipment that just fit a too-high tile space. Sauna? Nope. Floral Filaments. Huh. Look at this interesting thing. Floral Filaments. Produced by floral hatches, edible and useful in medicine. What? Oh. Ooh. Look at that. Floral antihistamine. So it takes a few floral filaments, which I guess I have enough of right there, and a little bit of copper. Okay, it takes a fair amount of copper, 100 kilograms. But for 10 cycles, my dupes don't have an allergic reaction. Okay, let's try to build one of those. Wait, I don't have anybody with the skills to do it. Oh no, that means I have to click on the skills menu. Save. Okay, we survived. Do I have a doctor that can make them? What, advanced medical care? Oh yeah, that's right. It's kind of a different thing. You know, I probably don't even have a doctor. It's normally a pretty low priority for me. Let them burn. Don't even worry about it. Mahog, no. Okay, Mahog, yes. Look at all those skills. What is your job? Your job is, oh no, when I click on strength. Oh, we survived. Okay, good. Baron, you're going to be doing doctoring. Okay? Or you're running stuff around. So there you go. Dr. Baron. Okay, first and foremost, let's go ahead and put the floral filaments right here. I'm kind of curious if that will give off really good scents or something like that. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't really know where the floral filaments are. Maybe you just pick them off the nom-noms or something. Could be a lot of them down here. Errands. Dr. Baron is currently errand for it. Where are you going? Oh, it's edible, so it's a food thing. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Then you run right down over here and drop it on the ground. All right, so now, okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Deconstruct that real quick. I'm going to take the spicy tofu off the pedestal. Nobody eat it. It's 4,000 calories worth of preserved spicy tofu. Priority level, please, dupes. This is an emergency. There we go. Problem solved. That looks interesting. Okay, so now we have some floral something over here. Does that actually give off stuff? Let's take a look. Germ overlay. Nope, no, it does not. But you can see that we have a soda fountain. Real nice. So now, once you come back from your long day of work right here, you can stop in, grab yourself a sugary beverage, you know, with a side of lead, and then get back to work, or, you know, relax for the evening. But the main attraction is going to be up here. Oop. Once I figure out how to fit it in there. Deconstruct buildings. Come on. There we go. My critters are just going everywhere. Boogies, dude. Be careful. Sweep. 9. Okay. Wrangle. Definitely. Make sure we get these guys back. We got it. right, let's go ahead and try to make one of these medications real quick. Let's see here. Priority level 9, work errand, yes. Oh, Dr. Baron. We don't need the immuno boosters. We can... All right, let's try to make ourselves this carousel here. This thing's going to be awesome. We'll throw in a little bit of art as well. And we definitely need a light. I think the standard lamp will work great right here. Looks kind of industrious. So this machine is pretty cool. It actually used to be like a training center at one point for the rocket duplicants, but they ended up getting rid of it. So now it's back as a piece of like a recreation vehicle. Be prepared for unseen consequences. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm prepared, but does that mean we can extract more water out of our duplicants? Is that what we're getting at? If so, all right. Well, I was hoping for a disapproving griffin, but you know what? I guess this will be just fine. Mediocre sculpture. But now it's a recreation room. Come on, dupes. Somebody give it a try. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. I now have LED lights. Takes 2 watts. Look at that illumination. What about tile light? Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, careful, careful. Don't hit the wrong buttons here. You never know what's going to happen. How many watts? 5 watts for that? But it's a good amount of lux, that's for sure. Where can it be built? Oh, it could be built right there. Huh, this is kind of a weird building. I'm not sure. It's like built on top of it? Okay, so it's like, I would say it's like crown molding, but I should be able to build crown molding here. But I can't. But I can build it here. Oh, is that because there's a power wire? Probably because there's a power wire there. Let's go ahead and try some of these little LED lights, huh? Right there and right there. Come on, light bulb. Oh, okay. There we go. It's just kind of normal. Although there are a lot of lights in there. Look at that. Ooh, 2,000 lux. Well lit. Very nice. All right, this is some downtime. Anybody want to give this a try? Any takers? Any dupes? Ooh, Blackbeard. Come on down, buddy. Oh, Dr. Baron wants to give it a try. All right. And you're done. Oh, and you're pleased about it. Okay. Expressing themselves. Contact with allergic reaction germs, but that's not a big deal because you have been cured or whatever, right? How's your morale? So you rode on the carousel. Hey, that's worth +4 right there. Not bad. Okay, one last thing we're gonna try here. I gotta try the new lights once I save the game again. What does tile lights do for me, huh? They're kind of designed to be like crown molding, right? So that's a lot of them. Ooh, each one's 5 watts. All right, not a big deal. We're already running a big 30 watt over there. But we have to run power behind the wall like this. That's what's weird about it. Okay, so now we can see how those lights work. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Very well lit. Gee. Ooh, you could really stack that up. Ooh, which means you could really grow. You might be able to grow the gas grass using these. Actually, with that much lux, you might be able to run a solar panel. Oh, you know, we gotta try. I'm trying to end the video, people, but I can't. There's too many new things to try. Okay, so this is 40 watts up here, and we're producing 80. Yes. Unlimited free energy! Clearly. Oh. All right, that would just be too easy. We can't do that. All right, so I'd like to make use of my newfound transit tube access system here. So I'm just going to send them out. It's a one-way trip, except for you have the ammo, so you can run back, right? It's not, you're not dying, but I am going to send them out over here. That way we can at least build up this a little bit faster. Oh, I love this thing. That's amazing. All right. Oh, you know, that's a bad idea. There we go, just like so. Okay, you can only go out this way. There. Now, I should be able to enable these buildings. Haha. Maybe that will shorten up our runs to different areas, at least over here. You know, I guess I could make this door only out, and then just put a tube point right in here, so that the only way you can get in there is if you go through that, which means you have to be wearing an Atmo suit. I could probably do that. All right, somebody use it. There you go, Meep. And look at them go. Boom. Just like that. That's pretty fancy. All right, so I think I have a much better system in place now in order to build and then travel and explore the rest of this map. I think today was a productive day. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. As always, stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.